up? It's Coach AK, and it's October 13th, exactly 2 months from my 31st birthday. And I was on the phone, I'm getting ready to do a workout, and I was on the phone with my twin brother. He's an actor in LA. And we're talking about mindset. Now, a lot of us, we were talking about how we want to maybe make an impact within our relationships, make an impact in our communities, or even make an impact on this world. And with what I'm doing, 365 days of AK, that's what I'm focusing on, is how can you find a way to make an impact on your relationships in this world, in your communities, and you're going to follow me as I do the same. So I was talking with my brother, and he's an actor in Hollywood, and a few years back, I was doing the same type of work. I was doing some commercial work. And if you've ever been in Los Angeles and gone through the auditioning gambit, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. For example, I did an audition for a wrestler I think it was in a commercial. I forget what it was for. And when I went to do this audition, they were looking for wrestlers. They were looking for a particular look, a particular build. And I went in there. And when I went into the auditioning room, I saw other guys that looked like wrestlers. And these guys look like wrestlers. I'm 6'3", 200 pounds, and a track athlete build, even though I wrestled in high school. But we had some other guys that were also wrestlers. These guys were like 5'6", 5'7", with a cauliflower ear. They look like wrestlers, right? Raw wrestlers. But despite all that, I still went in there believing wholeheartedly that I was going to get the gig. So if you want to really make an impact on this world, you're going to have to first change your mindset. And some people say you have to be arrogant, whatever. But I'm just saying you have to have confidence in yourself, confidence in your abilities, because right now the world is going to tell you that you are not anything. You're just garbage. With the media that you look at, with the magazines, they're going to tell you that you are not ready. You are not good enough. You will never be good enough. So why even try? So if you want to make an impact on this world, the first thing I'm going to tell you is you have to start believing it in yourself. You got to start believing in yourself and in your mission. So what are ways you can do that to start believing in yourself, increase your confidence? Even, I don't even care if you want to say be arrogant like a Kanye West or all these other guys, they're making an impact, they're doing stuff. First I would say this: change your social circle. Change your social circle. And that might be your brother, that might be your sister, that might be your best friend, that might be your coworkers. It might be your very best friend since you guys were toddlers. You have to surround yourself around people that are going to be positive. They're going to be doing the same stuff that you want to do. And I understand it's not going to be that easy. I understand you just can't drop your spouse and say that, hey, I can't, I'm sorry, brain fart. And you just can't say that, I'm divorcing, it's not going to work anymore. But you can start switching it around and say, this is what I'm going to engage in a conversation with you with. I understand that I'm going to have certain friends that I have that I'm going to engage in certain conversations with. Like, I'm not going to engage in entrepreneurial ideas or possibilities to somebody that doesn't think entrepreneurially, that's stuck at a dead-end job, that doesn't want to get out. I got to find other entrepreneurial friends. But I can talk to that friend maybe about sports, about stuff that is fun, that we can be on the same level on. So the second thing I got to say, other than changing your social circle, is you got to start putting information into your mind that is positive. Start putting stuff into your mind that is positive, that is empowering, and start moving forward on that. So as we move forward on 365 days of AK, the big lesson I want to tell you today is really trying to start building self-confidence into your mindset, into your life. and start believing that you are good enough. Start believing that you can make an impact. Start believing that you do have control over your life and can actually make the necessary changes and start moving in the directions of where you want to be. Start making an impact. I'm actually walking over to the gym because, like I was saying beforehand, when I was having a conversation with my brother, we were talking about acting, but we were also talking about training and pushing ourselves to our limits. So something that my brother was doing, he was on the treadmill and he wanted to see if he can go on a speed of 10 for 10 minutes. See how challenging that is. So what I'm gonna try is, how far can you push your limits, or how far can I push my limits to see how far as I can go? I was talking to him about it and I told him that to do it, there's more than just the physical to be able to do it. We all know that there's always a point where you can go a little bit further, a little bit harder, but how far can you go until you completely break, until you have nothing left? So what I'm gonna do and what I'm gonna try is I'm gonna see if I can do it myself. Then I'm actually gonna do another workout afterwards, but how far can we go? How far can I go on a treadmill for 10 minutes on intensity of 10? Because for a second, we can always go a little bit more, a little bit harder, until there's nothing left. So let's see. Just got here, so I'm about to start this. So on an intensity or a speed of 10 for 10 minutes. Let's see how far I can go. Let's see how far I can mentally push myself. My brother's only able to get to 4 minutes. Let's see how far I can go. See you in 10 minutes. Just got off the treadmill. Unfortunately, I didn't make it to the 4 minutes like my brother did. I made it to 12, where my goal was 10 minutes to start. I guess we got it right here. Where's that? We got it 12:15. Looks kind of funny because it's backwards, but I think that really comes to the point about our own abilities, about how far we're able to go when we put limitations on our own mindset. When I came in, I was looking at 4 minutes, just trying to beat my brother. And then I got to 10 minutes. And then I kept on going. And I kept on going. The question is, how far could I have gone? Could I have kept on going? The same thing happens within our lives about the limitations that we set for ourselves. This is only where I want to be. This is where I want to go. And we don't believe that we can go any further. I think what we need to start realizing is that, sorry, I'm a little tired, a little bit sweaty, but it's our own limitations that we set for ourselves when we realize what is actually possible. I went 12:15. Maybe I'd have gone 15 minutes. Maybe I could have gone 20 minutes. Because what kept going on in my head is that it's the mental component. The mental component. And you don't realize how powerful and how strong our mental can affect our physical. I admit, when I hit 4 minutes, I was kind of fatigued. Then when I got to 5 minutes, I told myself, you know what? I feel fine. I feel good. And then what happened? I felt renewed. And the same thing at 10 minutes. We need to start thinking about what limitations are we setting for ourselves? What is holding us back? And it's usually not the physical, because physically we can do a lot of the stuff that we want to do. Like, what physically is stopping you from making that phone call that you want to make that connection? What is physically stopping you from taking advantage of an opportunity to repair a relationship? Usually what it is, it's our own mindset that is holding us back. See, today my mindset was go 10 minutes. Or actually at one point it was just to beat my own brother. And then I got to 10 minutes. And then I kept on going. And my mind was like, how far can you really go? So for you guys who's listening, how far can you go? What limitations are you setting for yourself where you can go far beyond your own reach? Because right now, I just proved it to myself. Can you prove it to yourself? All right?